Imagine someone hands you a business and it loses money every month. There's no budget, no financial plan, no investment strategy, and no plan past Friday. You would take one look and say, man, whoever's running this thing has no idea what they're doing. Now pause for dramatic effect. Now go check your bank account. Yeah, that's the same business that we're talking about. And that's when it hit me. I spent years walking into companies and making them more efficient, cutting waste, fixing broken systems, and building processes that actually work. And this whole time, my own money is literally the worst run business I've ever seen. So I changed one thing. I stopped being a consumer of my own paycheck and became the CEO of it. Today, I'm giving you the 5 business principles that I run my money on and why they changed everything about how I save, spend, and invest. Look, there's no hacks in this. It's no cut your coffee nonsense, just the operating system. Hey, I'm Mike Collins, and I'm actually an operations guy. And on this YouTube channel, we talk about personal finance and personal development. I've spent a majority of my career fixing broken systems, fixing processes, chasing down waste, and staring at spreadsheets until they confess what they're actually doing. At some point, I realized money really isn't that complicated. It runs on the same exact logic as everything else that I know how to fix already. So I stopped treating it like a paycheck and started treating it like a business. Before we dive any further into this YouTube video, I wanted to take a second. I wanted to thank a gentleman by the name of Larry Pilgrim who commented on my YouTube channel, Should I Start Over? It's YouTubers like Larry and others that I enjoy. I don't want someone to think that I'm perfect by any means, and I appreciate the call outs. I am not perfect at public speaking. I am learning YouTube still, and I think it's important to be held accountable in the financial spectrum of YouTube. There's only so many ways to skin a cat as far as what finance is, and there are those that are really high up in the financial spectrum, and then there's someone like me. I am just trying to be genuine with all of you and do my best to convey points that I think are beneficial. And honestly, if it's dumbed down, it's dumbed down for me. And hopefully you guys can use what I've learned. And I think it's good to use other perspectives. So thank you, Larry, so much. I do appreciate it. And I hope that we can continue to have moments like this on YouTube and to grow as a community, because that's honestly what it's all about. I will never try to be anything that I'm not. And like I said, I really do appreciate, so this is my shout out to you, and just thank you. Principle 1, every business has a mission, and most people don't. Contrary to popular belief, businesses don't exist to make revenue. Revenue is what funds the mission, and the mission comes first. Your money literally works the same way. A paycheck with no mission doesn't get invested. It doesn't get saved. It evaporates quietly, mysteriously, like socks in a dryer. Like, I have no idea how they disappear that quickly. It is mind-blowing. Every dollar needs an assignment before it shows up, not a vague hope about what it might do once it lands. Principle 2, businesses track KPIs. Most people just track their mood. Businesses look at things like revenue, margin, cash flow, operating expenses, debt, return on investment. Most people look at one single number, whatever's in their checking account today. And that's not a financial strategy, that's a vibe check. Here's what I actually try to track: savings rate, investment rate, net worth, passive income, debt, money cash flow, portfolio allocation. I know all of that sounds like a bunch of word vomit when you say it like that. But there's a simple rule with no exceptions. You improve on what you measure and you drift on everything else. Principle 3. Businesses build systems, not motivation. No company hopes to remember to pay payroll. They automate it because motivation is unreliable and payroll isn't optional. So why do we manage our own savings on vibes and willpower then? Everything in my financial life that can be automated is automated. Investing, savings, bills. Because systems don't have bad days, but willpower does. And it's usually me at 11 p.m. at Walmart next to my shopping cart. Principle 4, every dollar needs a job. Businesses call this budgeting. I call it capital allocation because it sounds way more fancy at dinner parties, and my dinner parties consist of going to McDonald's and getting Happy Meals with my kids. Every dollar should be able to answer one question: what am I here to do? Emergency funds, investments, mortgage, vacation. If a dollar doesn't have a job when it arrives, something will hire it. And for me, it's normally Amazon. And look, I've never accidentally invested $200, But I have absolutely and accidentally ordered $200 worth of stuff that I thought I needed for my own survival. A dollar without a job doesn't sit around unemployed. It usually finds work, and fast, and typically the bad kind of work. Principle 5, think quarterly, not daily. Businesses don't panic because Tuesday was a rough day. They zoom out, they look at trends and not moments. The same is with your money. I don't care what the market did today. I don't care what my account looked like this morning. I'm not building a good Tuesday. I'm building something that's going to last decades. If you zoom out far enough, every bad day disappears in the trend line of a business or your money. Here's what actually changed me. The second I stopped treating my money like spending and actually managing, every decision from there just got easier. Because now every decision has to answer one simple question. Does this help the business? And if it doesn't, the business doesn't buy it. It's as simple as that. Look, you're already the CEO of your own money, whether you like it or not. The only question is, are you running the company or just reacting to whatever it throws at you? I have one challenge for you guys. If your finances were a business, just like we've talked about, what's the first thing that you would fix? I would love to know. If you like this video, please click the like button, hit subscribe for future content. It greatly helps the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay consistent out there, guys.